Do you want to know the index strength when it is trending? Then the McClellan Oscillator is a market breadth indicator that can help your analysis. This indicator will tell you the internal strength of the index trend, which means how many stocks in the index are supporting the existing trend. It also helps you identify trend reversals and choppy markets. Interestingly, it keeps you confident in the trend. You can check this indicator and predict how long a trend can persist. In this video, we will understand this indicator in more detail. Hi, welcome to PSI, Plan, Save and Invest. McClellan Oscillator is a market breadth indicator. It is calculated by the number of stocks that are advancing on daily basis on index and number of stocks that are declining on daily basis within the index. Suppose Nifty 50 has 50 stocks. Today if, 30 stocks are advancing and 20 stocks are declining, which means 30 stocks are supporting the bullish trend of the Nifty and 20 stocks are not supporting the bullish trend of the Nifty. So based on this, you can identify what is the internal strength of the Nifty, or even you can do it from the Bank Nifty as well. But this indicator is applicable only on indices or group of stocks. For suppose if I am investing in 30 stocks and 30 stocks are my portfolio, I can build a McClellan Oscillator indicator on these 30 stocks by taking daily advances and declines. The next thing what you have to remember is this is applicable only on daily charts or weekly charts or monthly charts. If you are taking advances and declines daily basis, then you should apply this indicator only on the daily charts. In case if you're taking on weekly basis, like how many stocks advanced on in a week and how many stocks declined in a week, then you should use this on the weekly chart. So this analysis is highly recommended for swing traders on Nifty and Bank Nifty. If you're buying futures or options on Bank Nifty or Nifty, this McClellan Oscillator is highly useful to you. Also, it is helpful for those who are directly investing in equity in SIP mechanism. Suppose if I invested in 30 stocks for long term and every month I want to invest certain amount of money in these 30 stocks, then I instead of buying on a particular date 5th of every month or 10th of every month, that day the market either it could be overbought, oversold, or it could be any range. Instead what I can do is I can observe McClellan ratio adjusted oscillator, check when it is below 50, minus 50, or when it is minus 100, then I can time the market by investing my SIP. Doing this, you can generate more returns like alpha returns. But if you are buying at overbought condition or on a particular date, then what happens is the averaging, you might lose the power of averaging as well. So these are the benefits of using McClellan Oscillator. Coming to the calculation part, formulas are very simple, but getting the data and forming the indicator is complex. Don't worry about that. We publish this indicator on our website for both Nifty 50 and Nifty 500. Suppose if you are investing in stocks, apart from Nifty 50, so we formulated this McClellan ratio adjusted oscillator on our website for both Nifty 50 and Nifty 500. Soon we will come up with Bank Nifty as well. But Bank Nifty has very few stocks. The stocks are varies from 12 to 14, and the issues changes quite often as well. Let us see the use case scenario of McClellan Oscillator. So the three important aspects. One is overbought and oversold condition. You can identify the overbought condition and oversold condition. Second thing is you can identify the trend reversals. This is very important point, identifying the trend reversal. You can expect McClellan Oscillator has more accuracy than any other indicators in identifying the trend reversals. The third thing is how long the trend persists. This is another beauty of McClellan Oscillator. Okay, now you're confident that your moving averages or your indicators told you that that the market is going to trend uptrend or a downtrend, but you don't know how long the trend persists. What you can do is you can rely on McClellan ratio adjusted oscillator and stay as long as the McClellan oscillator is positive or negative. Like if it is positive, then you can stay in uptrend, and if it is negative, you can stay in downtrend. So let us examine, and let's see the use case scenario of McClellan oscillator. So you can visit our website www.psinc.in. You can click on market breadth indicators. Here you can see McClellan ratio adjusted oscillator Nifty 50. This is a McClellan oscillator indicator. It's a histogram. So it varies, between 150 to minus 150. So as I said, whenever McClellan oscillator reaches 100, you should consider market is at overbought condition. In case if you're having any group of stocks and they reached certain targets, it's good you can book profits at the level of above 100, between 100 to 150. That's what you can understand. And when it is reaching minus 100 or minus 150, you can understand that market is oversold condition. Here what you can do is, like in case if you're doing SIP in group of stocks, you can time the market whenever the McClellan ratio adjusted ratio is below 50 or 100. So what happens is, like, you can generate additional returns by timing the market. So this is how you can actually easily time the market. But remember this indicator is not applicable for intraday. This indicator is applicable only for long-term charts like daily, weekly or monthly. So the overbought condition is above 100 and oversold condition is below minus 100. So whenever oscillator reaches minus 100, you can time the market by investing monthly investments, or you can add some amount to your portfolio. Okay, this one point is like overbought and oversold condition. You can see here. See, suppose like if you see here on 18th June market is like 154. So if you see 18th June, so here it's already like at that time the market is all-time high. So you can consider this is like here you can actually book some profits or something, because then market is going to cool down or something like that. Next, to understand properly, I pointed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points on Nifty 50 daily chart comparing with the McClellan ratio adjusted oscillator Nifty 50. So the first point, let's examine the first point. We know that on 4th June, on the election day, the market is down by almost 1380 points. So this is because most market participants anticipated that BJP will form the government with majority, but somehow the majority is not reached as per the market expectation. Then the market corrected almost 1380 points. So most of the technical analysts would thought that market already breached all the supports, so there is no more bull trend and the market is going to reverse. And probably on that day many would have purchased put options and shorted futures or sold their equity. They would have done such kind of things, but ideally you should not do such things on when the volatility is very high. If you can wait for the next day, the market McClellan ratio adjusted oscillator turned positive. The market turned positive and bullish market continued. But you can use McClellan or macro. How you can use macro or McClellan ratio adjusted oscillator to benefit your trade? So suppose like if you see the next day, the macro turned from minus 95 points to 14 points. This is called thirst, means from negative 95 points to 100 points it moved up positive and it landed at 15 points positive. So this created a thirst. Whenever a 100 points movement from negative to positive or positive to negative happens, then it is called thirst. When the thirst is created, then you can be assured that the trend is going to be very strong. Either it could be, if the thirst moved from negative to positive, the trend going to be bullish trend, and the trend could be like very strong as well. And in case if the thirst created from positive to negative 100 points, then the bearish trend is going to be very strong. On what basis we are telling is like we are taking the number of stocks advanced and declined on daily basis. So what happens, like, the strength of the trend is based on number of stocks within the index moved uptrend or downtrend. So that is the ground reason of McClellan ratio adjusted oscillator, and the market is in uptrend, then the strength, internal strength is higher. So based on that, the indicator is formulated. Okay, now if you observe on 5th June, after election day, macro turned positive. I'll not go long on Nifty on 5th June because it didn't move above 50. I'll wait on June 6th. June 6th, I observed that, the macro moved above 50. Here I would have taken the long position, that is on June 6th. Okay, fine. The trend got reversed. Now I took a long position. But how long should I hold this position? What I do is, like, I generally, like, put a 14-day EMA or 50-day EMA, and I'll place a stop loss below this generally. And once I taken the long position on June 6th, I'll place somewhere stop loss below the 14-day moving average, and I'll hold that position till the macro is in the positive condition. Till the macro, that is McClellan ratio adjusted oscillator, is in a positive condition, I'll hold this. So if you observe from June 6th, the next negative is observed on 19th July. So almost, like, 2 weeks the ratio is positive. Let us observe that from June 6th, if you see 19th July, 18th July also it is positive. On 19th July it is negative. On this day when market is falling, I would have exited my long position. So this is how you can identify the trend reversals using macro and benefit your trading. Let us see how choppy markets work. Like, the indicator fails when the market is having no much movement, or, like, no volatility, or just sideways, or, like, choppy market. So, like, on 19th July, the macro indicator turned from 17 points negative to 24 points. But thrust is not created, because the thrust can create only when it is around 100 points or more than 100 points. So here it is less than 100 points. So the downtrend started on 19th July. The downtrend started. Like, how long it continued? I will not initiate short position on Nifty on 19th July because the macro didn't move more than 50. Not even on 22nd July. I will identify that, the strength is, the downtrend is not so strong, because macro is telling it is not above 50. Then again on 23rd also it didn't move above 50. On 24th also it didn't move above 50. On 25th it moved above 50. So, ideally, if you take long position, short position, yes, because it's moved above 50. So when I will take the short position on 25th July. So if you observe 25th July here, yeah, on Nifty, if you observe here 25th July, if I had taken short position today, immediately the next day, 60 plus 23, almost the trend reversal happened. So this is how you can identify the choppy markets. You can understand that, again, moved up. Now, what I would have done is, like, I would have placed stop loss somewhere here, and I would have booked the losses somewhere on the next day, because the indicator suddenly turned positive. And then I would have stayed calm for some time, because even though it is positive, it didn't move above 50. So these are called choppy markets. So here all these days I will ignore the trading, and again the trend got reversed on from positive to negative on 2nd August, and it is more than 55. Again I will enter, like, I'll take either 1 lot or 2 lots based on my trading. Afterwards I'll increase my lot size, but on 2nd August I will add 1 lot, because the macro turned 55 negative. I will short the position and I'll place a stop loss on 2nd August, and I'll hold till 14th August. So if you would have shorted on 2nd August, that is here, somewhere 24,738. If I would have shorted on 24,738, then I would have bought back on 14th August when the market is at 24,186. I would have made a profit of around 600 points on Nifty, because you can see the macro 2nd August it gave me a buy signal, and then it gave me a closing signal on 16th August, that is here. So what I will do is, like, I would have almost captured 500 to 600 points within this trade. Again, if you see on the 16th August, the trend got reversed, but still the macro is not above 50. I'll wait. 19th August also I'll wait. 20th August I will initiate my long position. 20th August, yeah, this is the 20th August. So somewhere I would have purchased at 24,600, and I will stay in the trend till the macro is positive. Once it crossed 50, I will stay in the trend. How long? Till 4th September. So 20th August, I had initiated my position, and 4th August, yes, 4th August, and the day which it got turned is 5th August. So 5th August, I will book my profit. So on this day. So probably how much I would have captured profit here, 24,600, 650 somewhere I would have entered, and then I would have exited at 25,200. So probably I would have captured 400 plus 200, some 600 points I would have captured profit. So this is how the McClellan ratio adjusted oscillator is useful for, on daily basis for swing traders. It is useful for swing traders who hold for 1 week or 2 weeks. This is very useful, but for intraday this is not applicable, and you can't use this indicator for intraday. We are also developing for Bank Nifty, and soon we'll publish that indicator on our website. Make use of our website and take your decisions, like trading decisions. And one more advantage of macro is divergence. Like if you observe here on 21st August, the market, macro is at 98, and on 2nd September, the macro is 77. But like on the same dates, observe the Nifty 50. If you observe the same day, 21st August, the 21st August, here is the point, the market on the 21st market is around 24,681, and on 2nd September, the market is around 25,300. So there is, market went up from 21st August to 2nd September, whereas macro is, there is a divergence. Divergence is like, market is going up, but the indicator is going down. This is indicating that the strength in the market is falling. So there might be an downtrend upcoming, there might be a reversal. So you should be always identifying the divergence as well. The divergence will be helpful, very much helpful for the trend reversals. So this is how you can use the macro indicator, that is McClellan ratio adjusted oscillator. I hope you enjoyed the content. If you like the content, please like the video, subscribe to our channel, and if you have any questions or feedback, please comment in the comment section. Thanks for watching the video.